Once upon a time, in a small town filled with noise, distractions, and endless temptations, there lived a young girl named Amina. She was like many other girls, bright, ambitious, and full of dreams. But what made her different was not her looks, not her wealth, nor her achievements. It was the light of faith that lived in her heart. From a very young age, Amina struggled with choices that every Muslim faces. Her friends often laughed at her when she refused to join them in things that displeased Allah. When they skipped prayers, she excused herself and prayed in silence. When they mocked her hijab, she smiled and said softly, "I wear it not for people, but for the one who created me." She was tested with loneliness, rejection, and sometimes even tears. But every time she felt weak, she remembered the words of the Quran. Indeed, the help of Allah is near. Quran 2:214. As the years passed, Amina discovered that true beauty was not in expensive clothes or in following the trends of the world. True beauty was in her modesty, her manners, and her faith. She realized that dignity is not when the world praises you. Dignity is when you walk on earth humbly, knowing that Allah is pleased with you. Her heart whispered to her every night, "This life is temporary. What is with Allah is eternal." One day, Amina was given an opportunity. A prestigious university offered her a scholarship abroad. But there was one condition. She had to leave behind her hijab. The voices around her screamed, "This is your chance. Don't waste it for something so small. Allah will forgive you." She cried, she struggled. Her heart was torn between Duniya and Akhirah. That night she prayed with trembling hands, "O Allah, you are my Lord. If this is good for me, make it easy. But if it takes me away from you, then replace it with something better." And with those tears, she chose Allah over the world. Months later, a different door opened. She was accepted into another program, this time in a country where her faith was respected. Not only did she continue her education, but she also inspired dozens of young women with her strength. They saw her not just as a student, but as a reminder that when you sacrifice for Allah, He gives you more than you imagine. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Whoever gives up something for the sake of Allah, Allah will replace it with something better." And Amina lived to see this hadith become her reality. Her story is not just hers. It is for every Muslim girl and boy who struggles in silence. Every time the world tells you to compromise your faith, remember Amina. Remember that dignity is in obedience, not in disobedience. That true freedom is not in following desires, but in submitting to Allah. And that every sacrifice you make for Allah will never be lost. So rise with faith. Wear your modesty with pride. Pray even if you are alone. And remember, this world is temporary, but Jannah is forever. The girl who chose Allah over the world found peace in this world and eternal reward in the next.